Here from Thailand on the project They Call Me a Tree, our director Popmek Julakarin and our producer Chonisha Tapumin. Please give them a round of applause. They're on the stage right now.
Hello everyone, my name is Popmek. I'm the writer and director of They Called Me a Tree.
Hi, I'm Nui, the producer of They Call Me a Tree.
Okay, so this year I went to study language in Japan, and it gives me two things that I realized. First thing is that learning language makes me become a child again. I have to grasp all the words, vocabs, and all the culture from zero. So in a way, it feels like I have to deal with things that is, not making sense to me at all in the first place. And second thing that I realized is that I fell asleep too much in the classroom, and I maybe quite too much. And one afternoon I dream while I fell asleep. There's a really weird dream, and I do a dream journal about it. So this film is a combination of two things: my curiosity like a child and this surreal dream. So it becomes They Call Me a Tree. So the story tells about one normal classroom, like a concrete one, a gray one, and then one day a sprout just pop up in the middle of the classroom, and nobody knows why. Following the growth, it grows stronger day by day. We see and explore how the characters around it react. We see how they are thinking with their own, perspective and their own point of view.
Okay, for me as as producer, I met Popmek when I was in university. We were doing many short film with other friends, some of here, and we sharing the interesting film to each other. That's why I keep he keep practicing his directing since then. About me, with my foundation journalism, I have to explore diverse of information in many fields like politics, social issue, culture, and trends. That's why this all thing keep me force me to face the chaos all the time. So when Popmek sent me the script, I found that what happened in the story is just reflects the chaos on all the internet and also on my mind too.
Okay, thank you, Nur, for joining me. So I would like to elaborate more about the tree, because it's a main thing. So what does the tree represent? I think this is where the conflict lies in this movie. When I was a kid, there's a really beautiful tree near my house. But back then we didn't have, ChatGPT. We didn't have any smartphone. So I didn't know its species or its origin. The thing I can only do is just, okay, that's beautiful. And I remember the beauty at its worst, and that's the end of it. But I think now, with the age of technology, everything is so instant, and we need a concrete answer to everything. So that's when, if something out of place happens, people panic. Is it like a threat? Is this like a miracle? Or is it like a, TikTok content that you can shoot? I think this is a shame that we have to give answer to everything. We have to be, straightforward to everything, because if we do that, that kind of mysterious feeling, the childlike curiosity will fade away. And I want to preserve this by making this film. So through the tree, I want to present you the pure and mysterious feeling. So talking about visual in the film, we see They Call Me a Tree. It's like two parts where we begin in the concrete world. We see the tree being surrounded by people. So, but when the story goes and goes, we see into the forest world where it's like a wide space, and at the end, it's the small human who are being surrounded by a forest. And as a sound aspect, we want to show the contrast between the city sound, the engine, footstep, and in contrast with the nature sound, the leaf, and some of the small insects. So I mean, this is the film that I want the audience to, give the room for the audience to not only watch by their heads, but feel by their ears and by all the vision and by their hearts.
Yeah, in terms of production, Pomek has worked as a post-production producer before. This is a strong point that made me think we are ready to be on board with the visual effects supervisor. Like the tree, we will set on in the realistic direction with production design, and then we will touch up more with the visual effects. This method, I hope, will help us to convey the core of the film and the emotion that we want to the audience creatively, and also why still impossible in terms of financially. Now I think we're ready to move forward and pass on the next step, like the pre-production.
Yes, and we know that this film is not just only the personal story of us. We have been shortlisted into Asian Short Film Fund from HKIFF and Nowness Asia. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but we learned a lot from it, and it proved to us that the story, the thing that we want to convey, will resonate not only with Thai audience, but with Asian and also world audience. So in the end, They Call Me a Tree. It's a dream that I saw. It's an end product that I already watched it. And I want to turn this into a film. And I want to invite all of you here to touch this tree together, to feel it together, and to experience like people in the film. Because for me, I believe that to feel it and to experience, even though it doesn't make sense to you at first, I think that is what life is all about. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so thank you very much for the pitch. Right now, our team of juries, questions for you guys.
Okay, thank you for the pitch. So, what kind of tree that grow in the classroom?
I mean, like, thank you for the questions. We are asked a lot about the kind of the tree. I mean, in terms of the visual, there are rooms for us to, design the tree. But I mean, the concept, I don't want the tree to be so weird. Like, they have like a weird body and weird trunk. I mean, the concept is that two normal things, just a tree and a classroom, when they're put together, it feels out of place. So I mean, we are thinking like like a pole tree. It's like a tree that is in the temple in Bangkok. So we are talking about that in terms of there's also the term in like the religion part that we can still explore more about it also. But yeah, I mean, main concept from day one is to have two normal things and juxtapose it and make it a surreal feeling. Yes. Thank you.
I want to tell you that I really like your work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Thank you.
I was actually the jury member in that Osaka Film Festival.
Oh.
Yeah. But I didn't give you an award, but I still want to say I'm very confident of your
okay,
directing.
maybe now.
So I have a question to the producer at this time, because your budget, it is one of the most expensive one this year, and I see that you have allocated some resources in the VFX and for the post-production. Can I know more about this? How would you spend money on that part, VFX, and how would it be like?
Actually, about the financial plan, I planned that to get the funding from the organization, the government and organization in Thailand, and also around Southeast Asian, like maybe SGIFF or something else. But I think we have to work on process about where we will to get more the funding. But about the process of the visual effects, I the point that I mentioned already is Pomeg has some experience about post-production producer before. So that is the point that I think I have the confidence to see more the possibility of how we will create the visual effects. Yeah.
Yes. May I add a little bit more? So I believe my network with the experience from what I work as post producer, I don't have just in Thai, but around Southeast Asia. I know the VFX supervisor that can help us not only to create, but to discuss together further. I'm thinking this script in terms of the creatively, and also we need money to make it. So I have been thinking it in terms of financially. So what kind of shot design, what kind of camera work would be based in to convey the emotion, while still practically in terms of the budget to make. So I believe this kind of two strong point that I have will be a good thing to tackle with this theme.
Okay, I believe that all the time that we have for the question and answer. So thank you very much, the team, for the
Thank
call.
you.